Yo, what's going on everyone, and welcome to another game review. This time we're stepping out of the Marvel universe, out of that boring world that Kenna provided us, and into something more interesting, more bold, more intriguing. Yes, I'm talking about the much spoken about, much anticipated Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now, before I get into it, leave a comment down below on your thoughts of the game. I'm very curious to know what everyone thinks, whether they agree with what I've said or not. Anyway, Game Freak's latest installment into the world-renowned Pokemon series puts you, the player, into the Hisui region, a long-lost era of the Sinnoh province, I guess you could say. Arceus is a puppeteer of this all and is the one who travels you back in time and also gives you a mobile phone, which I'm sure Apple or Samsung was still the design for one day. Who knows? Keep your eyes peeled. Some fancy ass shit right there. Anyway, this phone is called the Arc Phone. You, the main character of the story, are tasked with seeking out all the Pokemon, you know, the usual rubbish that you have to do in the Pokemon games. Upon waking up, the player meets Professor Levington, or Lamington as I like to call him, a Pokemon nerd? Sorry, a Pokemon professor who works for the Galaxy Expedition Team, aka Team Galactic.
This is an unconfirmed theory. If confirmed or you have your own theory, please let me know in the comment section below.
The Pokenerd tells the player that they fell out of the mysterious space-time rift in the sky above the Sun Mountain. That, if you haven't played a Sinnoh game, you wouldn't recognize the name of. But for long-standing Pokemon players, you will. Spoiler alert! It's Mount Coronet. Anyway, enough with the synopsis, onto some of the game mechanics, or newer game mechanics. Game Freak built upon some of the long-standing franchise game mechanics and also built upon some of the newer mechanics introduced in Gen 7 and or Sword and Shield. The first one I'll touch base on is the Catch a Ride system, or Rider Pokemon. The Rider Pokemon system in PLA, Pokemon Legends Arceus, allows you to fly with Hisui and Braviary, go fast AF boy with Weird Ear, and surf with Basculegion. Some unique actions are shown during this, such as having Hisui and Braviary change its flight pitch angle, Basculegion leaping over everything, like huge jumps. They have also included Sneasler, which allows you to scale mountains, and Ursaluna, which acts as an old school item finder. Shout out to all the verses you gotta find. The game mechanics have changed as well. The ability to recall Pokemon upon defeating an opposing one, the switch battle style, still there, but it's a lot more streamlined. You don't lose your turn. You can progress in the fight as that Pokemon comes out and choose your next move. There are no held items present in the game, and there are no Pokemon abilities either. Entry hazard moves can be used but don't act the same way they used to. They now cause direct damage along with further damage over turns, or dot as I like to call it, but they are very similar to a binding move. There are double battles, but while the player may face up to 6, you can only ever use one Pokemon at a time. The moves can be mastered by leveling up. A mastered move may be used in a strong style, which increases the move's power but lowers action speed, or the agile style, which decreases the move's power but raises the action speed. Both style uses 2 PP instead of 1, unless the move has only 1 PP left. While exploring, you'll come across Alphamons, which, when put into this perspective, makes sense. You're roaming around in the wilds. You're in the mountainscape of Alaska. Let's paint that picture. You see a pack of wolves. There's always one leader, one bigger, more dominant wolf. That is an alpha. In this game, alpha Pokemon are bigger, stronger, far superior Pokemon than your standard ones. The stats are a lot higher. They're just all-round pure badasses. Now, the Pokemon community are very hard to please. You are constantly crying out for massive open-world Pokemon game. Yet when you get it, all you can do is complain about the graphics. Oh my lord. Okay, it's not as picturesque as Breath of the Wild. There's not as much to see. It's a freaking Nintendo Switch, okay? Yes, we have Skyrim on the Switch. Yes, we have massive open world games on the Switch. But when rendered down to Switch's capacity, it looks terrible. Look at The Witcher 3. It was good to play, good to have it portable, but the graphics were shocking. Pokemon Legends Arceus goes back to the basics, captures what works, and built upon that. It's meant to be a forgotten era of Pokemon. There's not meant to be massive buildings and lush trees and forests and everything like that. It's gonna be basic. But anyway, what I'm trying to get at is the graphics, yes, may not be Skyrim worthy or Witcher 3 worthy. They are still good for the game that it's based off of, for the game that it is. So instead of complaining, take it for what it is. The Pokemon Company are moving forward and things are going to get better with the game. So graphics will improve as the Switches get more powerful, or as they, God forbid, look at going onto other consoles. Everything will get better over time. This is a new concept and a new thing for the Pokemon Company. Let them do their thing. Let the game evolve. Anyway, I personally like what they've done with the game as a whole. The whole exploration side of things, the third person, moving the camera, being able to recall your Pokemon, everything like that. For me, the game stacks up and it's a step in the right direction that the Pokemon Company need to take. In saying that, I rate this game 9.5 out of 10. Anyway, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe on the video. It does help with the YouTube algorithm, as I found about 50% of you have not hit that subscribe button or like the video. So thank you all, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you all on the next video.